That's just for the compost to feed the worms. I put these in a few days ago, and they seem to be going really well. Those were in about a week ago. I make my own soil. I got a lot of crap here I got to get rid of. That wood, this part of a wood fence. Whew. Here's my little meditation area. I'll show you from out here. I built all this little shack here just from free materials and pallets. Big giant pallet for a wall. 2 ladders. There's all my tools the roommate broke. 1, 2, 3. 2 shovels he just demolished. 2 of my little lightweight shovels he thought he'd do heavyweight work with. Just smashed them. Oh. There's where I usually keep my brooms, on this pallet shelf I made. Just threw some 2x4s around 3 pallets and made a shelf. Slide my stuff right in there. Gynura procumbens. You eat this stuff, it's really good for you. A couple leaves a day keeps the doctor away. So outside my kitchen door here, I keep a bucket for my roommates to throw all their compost in. Then I take it out back and toss it in the compost pile for the worms to eat. These are all seeds of cantaloupe, I believe, that just come up from when I don't have a bucket here, and sometimes we throw stuff in the ground before I take it out back. More Gynura procumbens. How close can we get to this? Yeah, I got a ton of stuff. Greenhouse wall and ceiling material. Dolly. Extra tires, recyclables. We're still at servo autofocus, 200 shutter speed, 5.6 f-stop, and 250 ISO. Little rack I made here, little shelving. The bottom one is used to hold my ladders now. I used to have wood on the bottom and a lot of lumber here, but I got rid of a lot of my lumber. Image stabilization has been off this whole time. Okay, well, this has been a CIA One Love video test. Thanks for watching. It's just a test of the Canon 80D with the 18 to 55 kit lens working on it. Oh, and now we're changing our f-stop down to 3.5. This kit lens goes down to 3.5. There's 4.0, 4.5, 5.0, 5.6, and I'm just turning the thumb dial next to the set button under the play button on the back of the Canon 80D. So okay, you could see as I increase to a larger number of f-stop, it lets less light in. That's f5.6. We were up. That's 9.0, 8.0, 7.1, 6.3, 5.6, 5.0, 4.5, 4.0, 3.5. 3.5 is the brightest. There's 4.0. So back over to here. Whoa, so if I can, now I'm at f-stop 10, f10, and at f10 you could see the f11, f13, f14, f15, f16. I could tell you f14 and 16 look the closest to my eye. But I could see my balance meter is off. This says balanced in the center at f20, but I know it's brighter than that out here. It looks more like this out here, about 3/4 of a stop beyond the center to the positive side. 200 shutter speed, 250 ISO, f16 for the white wall. Now if I turn around and come back towards the shade, f16 is just too dark. So I believe my aperture has to probably stay in aperture priority for the video. Now I'm back at 5.6 and I'm at center. Hand holding, it's all handheld. Now we're at 5.0 and that's on center. Turning a little bit, I'm one stop off now, so I'm going to go to, it says 6.3 is the center, and that looks pretty cool, pretty true and correct. Turning, and now we're 1.5 stops too bright, so I'm going to bring that back down. And 1.5 too bright was 6.3, f6.3. Now I'm going to f11, and f11, no, f13 make that. And as I zoom in, it went up about one stop, so I'm going to f14 and now f15. Well, coming back over here into the shade, I'm at f16, ISO 250, and shutter speed 200. And now we're at f13, 11, f10, f9, 8, f7.1, 6.3, 5.6, 5.0, and we're two stops too dark. 4.5, 4.0, 4. Well, now we're at 3.5, and 3.5 is one stop too dark, but it's as far as I could go, so I would have to do something with my ISO. Can I do that while this is running? Yes. ISO 320, now 400. Here's ISO 320, here's ISO 400. Let's check that. And now I can still not move into the center, so I'm going to go ISO